Hello, viewers. Welcome to the show. This is the Glamour Show with me, your host, EDNA, KAINDI, and this is my sign name. And today, as you can see, we have a very, very beautiful guest with us, and she's a very skilled makeup artist. And maybe she does more than that. So let's give our attention to her as she explains to us about herself, and we're going to be knowing her more. So please engage with us on all our social media platforms. You can join us on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So now let's introduce our guest and welcome her to our show. This is the Glamour Show. Can you please tell our viewers about yourself? Just a brief introduction of you, your name, your home, where you grew up. Make us know.
So hello guys, my name is Ann Johnson Waidera. The people know me as the Bush Tailor, and I am a professional hair and makeup stylist. So I do most of the time I do high-end clients. So I grew up in Nanyuki in Meru County in a place called Timao, and I'm so happy to be in your show. Edna invited me here, and I'm so much glad to be here.
Wow, I'm also happy that you've decided to join us today. So let's get to the interview. When did you start doing makeup and how did you start doing it? Na hiyo motivation ilitoka wapi?
I think I just love seeing people beautiful. So I started my career like when I was in high school. That's when I started doing that simple things, and that's when I discovered I love beauty. And then after I completed actually I didn't know I am going to be a makeup artist in future or a hairstylist in future. I wanted to be a lecturer, but thanks God I also teach big people, like the people who want to enroll and know more about hair and makeup. So at least I didn't go far from it. But for now, where I got that motivation is I had a friend at home. After I was done with my form 4, I was helping her do some simple things like I wash clients, she complete, like I do simple things. And then after that, she was giving me simple tasks like wash, I print lines, she come and do the weaving on top. But later, it's when now she left me in the salon alone, and I started doing complete work. And then I was with my fiancé. He was transferred to Nairobi from where I was, from Ranyuki to Nairobi. So when I came here, I searched for a job in a local salon, and I at least I had to catch up. So every time you have a chance to work in any place, you take advantage and at least learn the new things that are being done there. And then from there, I went to Westlands, and then from Westlands, now I went by my own. Now I work as a hairstylist and makeup artist. And you can follow me on Instagram at the Bush Tailor. Go through our page, see what we do, and I think it's best. It's the best. Yeah.
Wow, that is super interesting. And you have a very nice story to share with us.
For real.
So your lecturer work, how is that going?
It's going very well because most of the time I love sharing most of the experiences that I have. For example, most of the everything that one does, there is some things that you don't do correctly. But when I'm teaching these students and the people that are enrolling in our industry, I try to point out so that they cannot follow the same. I try to show them what they are supposed to do and what they are not supposed to do. And I think I am the best when it comes to showing out the skills, because I feel I do it out of my heart. Even when I'm attending to my clients, I do it out of my heart, not out of money or anything. Because there sometimes when I was practicing these, I was even doing for free to my friends, to relatives, to anyone that I see. I was doing it for free so that at least I can get that skill right. And then for the ones who want to come to our industry, please don't come for money. Please come out of love and passion, and then money will come later. Yes.
That is super true, and I really agree with what you're saying, and I wish you all the best. And You've told us something about learning from your friend when you were working together. How was that relationship going, and how did it feel at the time?
I feel like that relationship was very, very good because she was not like the person the friend that was teaching me how to do it. She was doing it out of love, and I felt like if she was not doing it out of love, because sometimes I could get a client and the client wants this hairstyle. For instance, I was not even familiar to it, but she could take me privately and then tell me, when you go to that client's head, do this, do this, do this, and don't panic. Like she was showing me like it is not like she was trying to show me like without love. She was trying hard to make me know everything, and she was not expecting anything from me. And surprisingly, I was afraid when I was telling her I'm leaving from Nanyuki to Nairobi. I was afraid she was going to panic, and then she was going to get sad, and she was like, "Go for it, girl. You deserve, like, your skill is on another level. It needs to be like even outside Kenya, like, because she felt like I don't know what she felt about me, but that thing made me move, and I will never let her down. So every time, even where Joyce, she's called Joyce, wherever you are watching this, may God bless you so much. I didn't know I can get to where I am now.
That is so true. Ebu tell us experience yako from back in the day when you started up to now. Tell us how your journey has been so.
My journey has not been as you guys think. It has everything has hardships, and then where I started, like every time you go to a new place, you find things done differently. So it's like you're learning new things. So whatever I was doing in my previous place and now in Nairobi, it's totally different, and it's like an upgrade. So if it's an upgrade and it's different people, the people who are in Nanyuki and the people who are in Nairobi, they are a bit advanced. So you don't expect the skills that I do in Nanyuki, I also do them in Nairobi. And for example, if I go somewhere else like abroad, I will also have to improve my skills. So it's very, for that transition, from this transition to another transition, because things are done differently, even the products that we use are different. So it takes time for someone to learn and addict and know how you're supposed to use those things. And then the challenges are very many, like even the funds. For instance, there are some things that you want to use on your clients, you cannot afford those things. And then you will also get the clientele that you want, even the products, the chairs, the tools that you want to use, you want them a bit advanced. And then you will get to know, even to buy those things, they are very expensive. And then some people, like your friends and your relatives, they will not pay for your services. So some things will just pull you down. And then there are some clients who have very negative energy. They will make you think that you're not good at whatever you're doing. So you may find yourself sometimes you're losing hope in your career. But I would like to tell you that those are the things that are letting you know what you're supposed to handle, like what you're supposed to do, and what you're supposed to do for the next session, for example. So they will make you have hardship. Those hardships will make you have at least confidence, and then you will have to improve if there's somewhere you went wrong. Yeah, the challenges are so many, but we keep on going.
I really agree, because these challenges, when they come our way, they are here to make sure we learn. And I know they're never an easy time, but they give us the experience for us to grow and make sure everything gets to be easy. But let's put that aside. You're a makeup artist who does a full makeup. So tell us, the world now has very many makeup artists who are coming up in the industry, and many people are joining this same industry of ours. So tell us how you differentiate your work to be somehow unique from what you see from every other person.
Kila mtu in this industry, they have their own way of the way. Okay, for example, as I said, every place have their own way of doing things. So you get to know that there are some people who do soft glam, there are some people who do colors, and their clientele is for colors. There's people who do very, very, very simple makeup, for example, for the high-end clients who doesn't want a lot of makeup. So it depends with your strong area. But I feel like for the simple and glamorous look, it's the best when it comes to makeup, because any other person like would like to look at least like you don't look like a plastic, you don't look like you're not the one. So people would confuse to have like even the shade. You'll see people are doing like 2 shades lighter, they are doing an extra makeup. So it depends, like it depends with your clientele. If your clients love simple makeup, you'll have to go with the simple makeup, of which I feel like the simple makeup is the expensive makeup, like it gives the that expensive taste. Yeah.
That is so true. What if you meet a customer or a client who wants something that is so high end,
Yeah, so
and do the payment varies, or what really goes on at this point?
yeah, when the makeup constantly, it have we have a standard amount for the shop. Like if it's shop, if it's 1,000, it's 1,000. For if you want either simple or extra, but if we are adding something, like it will have an extra cost. But if you are going for an house call, it is extra. So if you want simple or you want extra makeup, it's the same amount. But most of the people wouldn't want to go extra. So you will get for that extra. It's very little to get clients who want extra makeup.
Wow, that is super nice. What if, and the services that we're having in this industry, they need a lot of motivation. Tell us what you love the most about this industry and the makeup world.
The very interesting thing that I love in this industry is seeing someone looking beautiful, like any other person looking extra cute. Like I would like to see everyone woman looking cute, because you see, it's like we are adding confidence on someone. For example, you have acne and then you do makeup, like your skin will look flawless. And then, for example, if you have any, like you don't believe on yourself, like you're going in front of people and you have something like you're not confident, at least it will add some confidence in you, and it will at least give at least.
Wow, I really feel happy from everything that you have just discussed. And I know you've been sharing a lot. Allow us to take this short break and then you're going to be back. Just a few minutes, don't go anywhere. A minute or two, and then you're going to be back to continue with the interesting story.